All right, so the last thing I'm going to go over here with you is the center screen for your driver's display. This screen is actually fairly customizable. Give you quite a bit of options here. Again, you can see we can go into different modes here: hybrid, electric, and it'll give you indication as to what each mode is if you need a reminder for any time. I'm sure you'll get it down pat pretty quick. But focusing more on the left side of the steering wheel, you're looking at Bluetooth and voice recognition options. Make sure you utilize this button as much as you possibly can. When I press that, it gives you voice command options here. You've got the ability to find addresses without having to plug in the specific details on the map. You know, the find address or the locate by putting in an address and taking 10 minutes to do so. You can just tell it to do what you want, where to find a specific address.
I didn't understand what you said.
Find address, 538 West Main Street, Napoleon, Ohio. Gonna give you an example here. She's processing that.
538 West Main Street, Napoleon. Now, do you want to start route guidance?
No.
Route guidance will not be started.
I picked a place down the street from me here, where I live in Napoleon there. So it's one of the locations that I give good example here on. So this is definitely a nice option, so you don't have to worry about doing anything as far as stopping and plugging in an address while you're on a trip. So gives you a lot of possibilities there. Make sure you explore that and see what you can use. But this dial pad here is going to give you, directional pad is going to give you the ability to sift through several different screens. So on the speedometer's screen number 1, if you keep going down, it's going to give you 2, 3, and actually 2. I'd like to tell you, you can go side to side on these. You can actually go through the different vehicle information, oil pressure, oil life, all that fun stuff, tire pressure, and then you go down, you got your off-road pages. Again, you can go side to side on there. This gives you pitch and roll when you're off-roading. Kind of a neat feature there. You can check out adaptive cruise information. Page 5 has energy economy and as well as fuel economy. If you go side to side here, it gives you a lot of different details on there. So if you really want to see what kind of fuel savings you can acquire, that's going to be able to tell you there. Page 6 is the hybrid info. Tripometer on page 7. 8 is going to be your radio information. 9 is going to be if there's any kind of errors on the screen, if there's any kind of check engine light or anything like that, it'll give you more details here. And then screen setup. This is where I want to spend a touch of time here. We're looking at hitting enter for screen setup. And each one of these left side, upper left, this is going to give you, you can see it's highlighting as I'm moving down. You can actually change the information that's displayed in front of you to be able to give you some different information. So I'm going to choose the upper left here. Instead of time, I want average economy or current economy or tripometer information or battery percentage. I can move that from the right to the left. Total fuel range, electric range, hybrid range, nothing, or the compass. I'm going to go outside temperature. It's a little cold out today. So you can customize this screen by going to screen setup on page 10. So also, because it's a Wrangler, it comes with a toolkit. So you have the ability to, let's see if I can zoom out here. There we go. You have the ability to take the top off on these per normal with the Wrangler. They provide your own tool setup, so that'll be in the glove box here for you. And that's going to be for all the bolts and screws. But if you guys just want to have a good time on a nice sunny warm, not today, warm afternoon, you can actually disconnect the top here. So there's a couple of clamps here. The driver's side specifically, I'm going to show you. You can unclamp this. There's a clamp back here. 1, 2, and then pull this down. Might be a little stiff for the time being because it's a brand new vehicle. But you can see that it hooks up into that little latch there. At this point, also keep in mind there's a little tab here to line it up. You can push it up and it'll disconnect. Whoops, actually, I think I'm an expert on this. I forgot one of the clamps. There we go. So you just press that up, one hand. It's actually fairly light, but I'm going to show you the outside where that seals. You can see along the mid center there, seals along the top there, and that seal. So the reason why I'm showing you this is when you put this back in there, make sure everything's sealing properly so you guys don't have any leaks. The driver's side panel will sit on top of the passenger in the middle, and then that entire back side is all one unit. So make sure that you got an extra set of hands whenever you take that piece off. But this is the final part 3. I've got drivers coming here in less than an hour, so I definitely appreciate you guys' business. Thank you so much for making your purchase on this one. Give me a call if you have any questions. 419-495-5882. I will be contacting you here shortly to get the OS Plus finalized. Thanks guys, and congratulations. Welcome to the Jeep family.